What if I told you there's a place in Idaho where food receipts run the 6th highest in the country? This place also has one of the highest wealth disparities in the nation. And 52% of the people who live there are food insecure. 52%. So there's some really rich people who live there among a whole lot of not so rich people. Guess where that is in Idaho? Maybe you guessed Blaine County. If you did, you're correct. This gastronomy gap is something the Blaine County Hunger Coalition has been battling for decades, and it's only gotten worse through COVID and record high inflation. But there is a large group of donors who have tried to put the pedal to the metal against hunger. They call themselves the Sun Valley Tour de Force. They're a nonprofit who focus on giving back to important programs in their community, and they're doing it in record time. Here's Andrew Bartline.
Tucked deep in the Wood River Valley, local drivers line Highway 75, but hardly to catch an eye.
You know, it's Hondas, it's SUVs that all look the same.
Shut the
Hardly.
road down if you can communicate to your north end.
But that can change
10-ish till they hit the start,
in an instant.
maybe 15.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get things ready to go here.
So excited for you guys.
Max runs the start line.
You know the drill. When I give you the thumbs up, the course is yours. Until then, it's not.
Now, it's a new fleet of wheels,
Road's closed, we gotta go.
slotted to push the posted limit.
Model 1, force clear.
From the start line, the course is hot. Now we're in business.
One that might not seem lucrative, considering the crowd's comprised of cheap seats.
I've been into cars since I was
It's all free.
as long as I can remember. I think I was a year old when one of our friends gave me my first little Hot Wheels, and ever since I've just been hooked.
Nathan Johnston's part of the tight-knit club up here.
Oh, here we go. So that's the new McLaren 750S. That's a prototype car. So no one actually owns that car yet.
It can be hard to imagine owning any of these cars.
Hitting over 200 miles an hour, which is pretty cool.
But a few
Only the fastest one out here.
you could probably pick up.
Well, we're gonna go for kilometers an hour because it seems faster.
It also feels like a race. Lucky for most, it's not.
They're incredible cars, and people drive at their comfort limit. My friend, which is coming up here pretty soon, in fact, I should probably record this. It's not the fastest car here, but he's pushing it as hard as it'll go, which is cool. You can hear it. That might have been the last car.
Because, of course, you still have to brake. In this case, for the public to use the public road. That's when the connections are made.
So right here is Kevin LaChapelle's Audi R8. So this one's supercharged, and it's got some Xbox emblems on it. He actually works for Microsoft, and he's one of our biggest helpers in this event and helps bring in sponsors that want to make a difference in the community.
From the start line, the course is hot.
It's not a race, remember? They're here to push limits.
Oh no, it's the other McLaren. 720S.
All kinds of limits.
Last year they raised $650,000 for the Hunger Coalition, just changing thousands of people's lives. It's really cool. It's not just about going fast, it's about raising money and giving back to the community.
Not bad for free.
It's a thrill of a lifetime. It's incredible. When you come around that turn and it opens up, and it's like you're flying.
Wrapped portion for that McLaren is probably going to be the fastest car at this event. I'm pretty excited to hear what he does.
Good air.
Or rather, what she did.
And I think I just got lucky and I got the fastest speed by 1 mile per hour, and my dad was right behind me.
Alexandra Hayner drives every year.
2:18.87.
That's not the all-time record,
We had somebody go 246 in 2016, I believe.
but it's enough today to get the attention of the man in charge.
We got the sheriff setting the land speed record right now.
That's the best part. I have the speeding ticket I got from last year, and when people come over, they're like, I don't tell them that it was from an event. Everyone's very surprised that I got a speeding ticket because it's real. It's like a real ticket the sheriff department gives you.
And the course is hot. Last car.
Copy, last call.
There's no limits. And the fastest thing about them might be how quickly they give back.
It's not a competition. If you set a record, great, but that's not what it's about. Because every year it has grown exponentially, the amount of money that they've raised for the nonprofit.
Sun Valley Tour de Force has supported the Hunger Coalition through this no speed limit flagship event since 2020. Tour de Force hasn't given us their final count yet, but they say it is a record high number of donations. Here's those final donation figures going back to 2020. You can see it's grown rapidly and continues to grow. These donations come from an auction over the weekend. Of course, drivers paying $5,000 to participate. All that money goes back to the coalition. And Brian, it's important to note as well that that 2020 event, they didn't have one, still were able to scrap up $15,000 together.
You can see the difference, 600,000, 15,000. Okay, so $5,000 to enter. I've got an 85 Cabriolet sitting in my driveway. Can I pay $5,000 and run that race?
There's a wait list, so you would probably want to get in touch sooner rather than later. But yeah, I mean, that guy had a pickup truck and he was the first one to get going, so he must know somebody.
And there's a limit to the number they accept.
Yep.
Interesting. Still, that's a lot of money and a lot of speed and a lot of good causes. Thank you very much, Andrew.